Guys, istikhara is powerful. Not many people know what istikhara is, and it's actually very misinterpreted nowadays. Istikhara is very, very simple. If you want to guarantee the best outcome, you pray istikhara. Simple as. People are like, oh, I prayed istikhara, I didn't see any dreams, I didn't see any signs. That's wrong. Whether you have a sign or not, the result of the istikhara is the result of the decision you take. So if you're trying to marry someone, you pray istikhara, it's not how many dreams you have, it's not how many signs you get, it's whether you end up marrying them or not. It's not about the signs, it's about the result. So if you want to guarantee you make the best decisions, pray istikhara before everything. Golden advice I'm giving you right here. It's a gift from Allah. I've got many stories. Do you want to hear a story? Basically, I finished uni one day, yeah? And I graduated, I got my master's degree and everything. I started applying for jobs. And I was applying to job after job after job. I think I applied to like 200 or something like that. Something crazy. The only one that ended up responding was a teaching job in Dubai. So I ended up going to the interview, and although it didn't go very well, they called me up literally within an hour and they said, you've got the job. But listen, we need you to be in Dubai in 3 weeks, because it was like the start of a new term. So you need to be there as soon as possible. So I had a car, right? I've got this car that now it's like an asset that I need to get rid of before I go, because otherwise I'm not going to use it. So then I went to WeBuyAnyCar.com. You guys have heard of the service, and I valued it, and it was actually a very good price, very, very generous. And I took it there, and they even valued it higher than it was online as well. That's how good the valuation was. So I was like, I'm going to sell it. So I was like, okay, passes your keys, gave him the keys. Passes your ID, pass him the ID. Passes your passport, oh, it's at home, okay? So I was like, okay, I need to go get the passport. So I was like, give me literally 15 minutes. I'll drive home with my dad, get the passport, come back. The car stayed there, the key stayed there, the ID stayed there, everything was there. So as I was going home, I called my mum to explain the situation. She said, have you prayed istikhara? I was like, no. Why would I pray istikhara? It's a done deal, right? But anyway, long story short, Allah inspired me to pray istikhara. So I prayed istikhara, and literally within like 5 minutes of praying it, I thought, let me call these guys up, right? So I called them up, and I don't know why I did that, but I just called them up and I said, listen, have I definitely got the job? Am I definitely going to be in Dubai in 3 weeks? They said no. Hung up the phone, went back, took my car back and went home. 2 weeks later, I found out they were lying. And then another week after that, I got a job in London which pays really well, and I had to have the car in order to move there so that I can start my job. SubhanAllah.